fucked up. Dino. My name's Vincenzo, but I guess she looked at the list and she just said, nah, fuck that shit. I ain't even want to try it. Goddamn. Oh my god. How's everyone doing tonight? Still alive, still going, that good shit. First time, so go easy on me. I ain't lubed up or nothing. Don't mind the outfit too much. I couldn't decide between classy and trashy, so it's just kind of where it is. I mean, Black didn't like the shirt, but Jesus loves everyone, Black. I think it's fine. He loves everybody. So, little about myself. I work in freelance in a film industry, and two biggest jobs I probably had were on a Michael Che show and Inside Amy Schumer. And in both of them, I was in the COVID department. So, one of the coolest motherfuckers I met on both jobs is this security guard, Calvin Carmichael. He guarded over both of them. First show, I was a little shy, his first time meeting and everything. Second time, no holds barred. I just fucked with him every day. I almost feel bad. He's very encouraging as a person. He said I can use his name if I come up, and his way of encouraging me, he would say the sweetest things. He'd text me out of the blue and be like, "Where's my 10%, nigga?" And I'm like, "Damn, Calvin." I'm like, 10% of zero is still zero, nigga. I didn't do it yet. Like, calm the fuck down, please. And he's like, "Nah, you can do it, man. You just gotta believe yourself." He's like, "Go up there, you just gotta do it." I'm like, okay, damn. So, one of my favorite busts on him was one day we're just sitting there at the front door and he's going over how it is to be a security guard and everything. And he's like, crazy hours sometimes, and some people get rowdy, but it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm like, "Oh, so you security?" He's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, COVID, we're kind of security ourselves, in a way. And he's like, "Man, how the fuck y'all security?" I'm like, "Calvin, I can't believe I have to explain this to you. You take a bullet for Amy, we take COVID for Amy." I'm like, "In a way, we're security." He's like, no, nigga. I'm like, no, Calvin. We are both security. You catch a bullet for Amy, we catch COVID. He's like, no. And I'm like, and I'm just saying, nigga, I'm not gonna say which one is more important. All I'm gonna say is, if it's versus the American healthcare system, make it quick. That's all I'm gonna say. Just right in the head. I don't know. So I'm like, "Shit, Calvin, I don't know. You tell me which one seems more significant." He's like, "No." He's like, "You can take." He's like, "First off, I ain't taking a bullet for anybody. You can take a bullet for Amy, and I'll catch COVID for Amy." And I'm like, "Well, do I get paid more?" Because that healthcare part was not a joke, Calvin. I'm struggling out here. He's like, "Oh, we'll talk." So when you're in film, you work lots of crazy hours, and so you take these long stretches of time off, and me and my friends over here, he doesn't want me to point him out, so I just pretend I don't know. No, stop, don't out him. I'm gonna dox him. Damn, bitch, okay, that's crazy. We met these two beautiful, awesome Latina, now friends, and most spontaneous thing ever, we just started going on vacations with them out of nowhere. So my favorite joke from one of the vacations, we go out, and friend over here, he's white, by the way. This is relevant, I promise. He got sunburned by the snow. That is not a joke. That actually happened. Yeah, so we like to bust on each other all the time in our group chat. And most of the group chat is Black, also relevant. And well, we're just waiting in line. The girls are ahead of us. We're trying to catch up to them. So while we're waiting there, me and my friend Cameron are going back and forth about who would have been more fun on the trip. And Cameron's like, "Nah, man, I would be more badass in the trip." And Josh's like, nah, man, I'm better. And he's like, "Nah, man, you good in small doses. I'm the real one." And Jay, so I promised I wouldn't say his name. Jay over here is like, "Oh, Vin, can you vet this joke for me, this comeback real quick?" He's not the best at comeback. He's like, "Can you vet this and make sure it's okay?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay, sure." My jaw fucking drops. I read that shit, I go on, it's like, "Nah, chief, I don't know about that one. I take your nappy ass to bed." What the fuck? I was like, "Damn, nigga, you went from 0 to $1 million. I never saw this, Jay. Like, where the fuck did this come from? It's been 4 years, you just been hiding." Damn, secret MAGA niggas, man. You just can't trust them. Holy shit. So, I read that, I'm like, wow, kind of fucked. And he's like, "Oh, why? What's wrong with that?" I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean is wrong with it? You can't call a Black dude, you can't tell a Black dude to take his nappy ass to bed. It just don't work, man." And he's like, "What, is it offensive?" I'm like, "Yes, Jay, it's offensive." So I'm gonna skip ahead, I see most of your Black calling a black kid nappy is kind of racially fucked up. Yes, I went through the whole history and everything with him in mind, and he's like, oh, damn. And I promise you, he's kind of like a puppy. He's a very kind of dim person. So, so believe me when I tell you, he's all right, because he turns and says, oh, I thought it just meant like sleepy. Because you know, like you can take a nap. Like I used to have a PY, nappy just means sleepy. I was like, damn. For anyone else in this world, I'd be like, you fucking lying. But because I know you, I know that, shit, I can't knock you for that. Okay, fine, that was crazy, but yeah, it's genuine. He's like, yeah, man, I'm just glad you caught it. I wouldn't have wanted to send that. And I'm like, oh, I already sent it. And he's like, what the fuck, why? And he's like, oh man, oh, you got me fucked up now. Why would you send that? I'm like, because it's really funny. Oh, mine's moving. And we just keep shrugging along and everything. And he's just panicking. He's messaging my friends in the group chat, which, again, mostly black. And I'm just laughing my ass off in the background. And then Cameron's like, I don't think racially you can say that to me. And he's like, no, Cam, no, it wasn't me. I swear to God. Like, Vin checked it and he just smiled. He said it was fine. And then he's like, oh, sure, blame your other black friends. I was like, damn, Josh, you got you. I don't know how you're gonna get out of this one, man. That's crazy. He's like, no, I promise. No, I swear. I asked him. That's not what I thought it meant. That's not what I thought it meant at all. I didn't mean this shit. And he's like, you have to do something quickly. And I'm like, okay, I'll save you. And I'm like, Cam, frankly, I am shocked and appalled at this man's behavior. I explained everything. I told him what Matthew meant. He didn't care. No fucks given. He's like, ball, bitch. Sent that shit out. And I'm like, damn. Oh my God, I can't even look at him this line, Cam. Really? I'm just shocked and appalled. And he's like, holy shit, no, Cam, no, Cam. Oh my God, fuck man. He had a cringe smile. He's like, the cringe. His eyes, his face was curling up all up to the top, man. He sent that shit. He smiled, he gave a devilish grin to me, and then he sent it. I swear, it's not on me. And I'm like, he's like, I thought it meant nappy. I thought nappy meant sleepy. That's what I thought. And I just sent like a gift saying, that sounds like a made-up story. Not buying it. And then Cam comes in like all fucking Kunta Kinte and shit, and he's like, oh, he said the only words the white man has is lies and promises of free college. And I was like, shit. That's bullshit. Well, he got you. He got you. But, yes. I gotta wrap it up, so I'm gonna leave you with like a little biology. So, fellas, you ever wonder why, like, your girl always gotta steal your hoodies and your coats all the damn time? Yeah. So, it's really not their fault. It turns out biologically, women are just built colder. They have thinner veins, they have less blood going through. So, colder, they're not able to hold body heat like we do. Now, from a biological standpoint, this is supposed to be so they're more incentivized to go to warmer climates and like protect the kids and maintain their hormones and stuff. For men, since we can survive harsher climates, it's so that we're able to leave and go off. So, from a biological standpoint, deadbeat dads are doing it right. It's just how it is. That's how nature intended. You abandoned me. Like God intended, son. That's what I was supposed to do. I followed the assignment. You don't want to do it. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, well, that's my time. Sorry. Thank you.
Good job, honey. Good job. Yes. We're going to keep